Hey, Jared here from NextDev. It's Thursday after the Easter long weekend. I've been looking after kids for school holidays, and my wife's been at work the last couple of days. So it's my first day back into a bit of contract work. I have been doing my property stuff over the last couple of days, just touching base with the contractors who I'm waiting on for stuff. Station Road's coming along nicely, and I've been in meetings with kind of the top two architects that we're looking at using for the. Did you see that? Those two birds flew through my face. Wow. Yeah, so the architects that we're using for the townhouse development. Now, interestingly, the first quotes we got from both of them, one of them kind of set the bar, and I went, "Wow, that's not cheap, but that's okay. We can kind of live with that." And then the other one came in almost 50% over it, and that was a little surprising. So, I'm not sure what it is, but we went back and went, okay, what's this for? And he's like, oh, well, that's us picking everything, doing everything, designing everything, detailing everything, like right down to the built-in cabinetry and everything like that. And I'm like, yeah, probably a bit over the top for me. I've got my own ideas on how I want to do things and what I want included and that sort of stuff. So we did a revised quote, which came in much more reasonable. So I'm waiting for the other architect to come back. But at this stage, it's looking like they're both going to be pretty good options. It's going to really come down to which one's style kind of suits us better and which one's concepts kind of come in better. I do like dealing with one of the companies quite a bit because I know them really well, and I've chatted to them before, and they've got really good runs on the board around town. But the other guys, I really like their design language and what they're kind of putting out and where they're feeling like they want to place their work. They're into the smaller, more compact designs, a little less showy, and they've got this line in their quote which basically says our design style for this project will be timeless and architectural. I'd have to find the words. They're better than that. But basically, yeah, it's a really nice sort of idea that they're trying to do a decent design that's got quality in it and that's going to look good for some time. And not to date too much. I mean, I like stuff that looks modern, but it doesn't have to date to this year or this month. So anyway, that'll be interesting. My surveyor's coming in later this week or early next week to do the initial survey. Basically, the survey that is on title for this thing is not even up to scratch to the point where we can put a DA in. So we have to redo the entire title, then do our DA, and then redo the title again to strata it. That's life. What can you do? So the other cool thing though is I've been talking to the neighbours, and it looks like they're on board to sell us a chunk of their backyard, which ups the scale out of our development, which is nice. I mean, we get basically the driveway runs down that side anyway, so we get better access. We get good access to their backyard. They don't even use that chunk of their backyard, and they get a big chunk of cash, and they still have what would be a huge backyard. I think by the time they cut off the piece we're going to use, it'll still be about a 1,200 square metre, 1,400 square metre yard. So, they're not cutting their value of their house at all. I mean, it won't be a development site, but the way they've got their house and their garaging and all that sort of stuff set up already, and it's quite a nice, big, substantial place. I mean, it's not set for development anyway. The land content's there, but the access and the value proposition isn't there. So, yeah, it's kind of a smart move on their part. It'll be really interesting to see how that goes. So, yeah. I've also had a whole bunch of JV people touching base with me, kind of seeing what I'm doing with this one and going, if you get another one, that'd be really good. So I've probably got like 3 of those, which is, it's quite interesting. I totally understand it as a perspective. You see someone doing stuff as a JV, and you can kind of see that perspective that they do it and it works. Yeah, the interesting thing is this is the same JV partner I'm doing the subdivision with, and it was a case of I found this really good deal. I called her first and she went, oh yeah, we'll do that. I didn't even get a chance to talk to anyone else. But I'm now kind of looking at it going, well, how many of these projects can I competently run at the same time? I mean, the thing is, it probably took me 4 months since the last one to find one that was good enough to look at. But if every 4 months I found an infill or a subdivision or something, it'd be an interesting sort of time. So, if you got any questions around what we're doing, if you're sort of, got any thoughts on how I communicate this, where I communicate it, and that sort of stuff, I'd love to hear from you guys. I really appreciate the comments I'm already getting. Happy to help, happy to share, happy to chat to you on Facebook when I'm on there and sort of, give my opinion on stuff. I like being amongst this. I like having those conversations. I do property because I enjoy it. I mean, the ends is kind of interesting, where it's going, what it's doing for me. That's good, but I love the game. Like, I really enjoy property. I enjoy the asset. I enjoy the development. I enjoy the creativity around what we do with it. So, you know, I love this stuff. So I'm always happy to talk. Anyway, good to talk to you all. Take it easy. Enjoy your week back after Easter, and yeah, I'll keep you updated on progress as it comes.